I tried to go to the cinema, but it didn't work out. So, yeah.
Good story, Liam.
Thanks. But the good thing is, it means that I can now catch up on all of the things that you didn't let me do last time.
Yeah, yeah.
Most of the things, I'm still have to miss out on one.
Yeah.
So now it's time for the part of the show you've been waiting for.
Me?
Liam went to the cinema.
I haven't been.
The listener. Talking to the listener here.
Got you.
I'm talking to the part
The
of this
listener.
trio that actually matters. Now it's time for Liam went to cinema, and here's his spoiler-free review of the films that he saw at the cinema. I saw Skyscraper.
That's the one with Dwayne The Rock Johnson, and he's in a skyscraper, and he's got a prosthetic leg.
Yes.
See, I know my stuff.
I saw some people on like social media and stuff being like, "Oh, this is terrible. They should have got someone with an actual prosthetic leg to play the part." And then on the radio, I think they were talking about this. Someone with an actual prosthetic leg was like, "Why would someone with a prosthetic leg be headlining a multi-million-dollar movie? That doesn't make any sense." Dwayne does like a fantastic job of kind of portraying this sort of thing without making a big deal out of it.
Is the prosthetic leg like important to the film in any way?
Not like hugely. It's featured. You know, it has moments. There's a door that's shutting, and he stops it from shutting with it.
Oh, okay.
So you know, like it's used. Is it like entirely necessary? Probably not.
Yeah, I'm not saying whether it's. I'm not jumping on either side of the argument. I'm just.
Yeah, I guess like it's it's there.
Yeah.
They don't forget it. Put it that way.
Okay.
The problem is, right. So basically,
That you can't watch the film because at the moment Dwayne The Rock Johnson's on screen, you just stare at his amazing body for
there's that.
any
But
time he's there.
the thing is, it's the basic premise. It's the tallest building that's been created. Some bad people want to set it on fire, and Dwayne Johnson's family is stuck inside. What the character he's playing, and he's playing this very like sort of. It's weird, right? Because he's playing what should be an average guy, but he looks like Dwayne Johnson.
But isn't he meant to be like the head of security or something?
Yeah, but he's not.
So there's there's a reason for him to be.
Yeah, but I mean, like, so yeah, like from a job perspective, there's a reason why. But he's meant to be portraying like an almost like an everyman type of thing.
Oh, okay.
But he
I see what you're
doesn't
saying.
look like an
No.
everyman. Like,
He's very much not the everyman.
yeah, and I think if you're gonna cast Dwayne Johnson in a movie, you kind of it helps. I think the movies that he's in that he does better in is when he sort of plays into that persona, and sometimes he'll do it in quite a tongue-in-cheek way,
Yeah.
and other times he'll do it like in the Fast and Furious way, where he just like revels in it and it's glorious.
Yeah.
This just didn't really have. It felt like the film wasn't particularly self-aware. It felt way too serious for a movie where, you know, Dwayne Johnson is leaping off of a super crane to get in above the flames into this.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Seen
Like,
that clip in the trailer.
yeah, and it's on the poster, so it's not a huge spoiler.
Yeah, no,
But
no.
like, you should be having a bit of fun with a movie like that, I think.
Yeah, I mean, the best, like, Dwayne The Rock Johnson films are the ones that are over the top. And I feel
Like
like...
Jumanji.
Yeah, exactly. And, like, one of my favourite films to watch with him in it, which is not a good film, San Andreas.
Oh, I super like San Andreas.
It's not a good film,
I really enjoy it.
but it has a lot of fun elements to it that you can play, but I feel like only because Dwayne is in it.
Yeah, Alexandra
Like you-
Daddario is in it too, and she's sexy.
I just like playing, there's my favourite game with it, which is how many forms of transportation will he use in this film?
Yeah, it gets
Because
to
he uses
quite
a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Helicopter,
yeah,
boat,
I think at one point, but a boat. He's got all
Car.
sorts, Liam.
yeah, it's
all
fantastic.
sorts. It's great.
It's like Baywatch as well. Like he, you know, that's another tongue-in-cheek kind of
Yeah.
role. That's what I think he does best.
Oh, 100%. Because he's got that kind of like, I don't know. There's just something about him when he's doing like a comedy sort of role in an actiony film,
yeah, yeah.
and he
you
just does
think,
it so well.
Like not only one of the greatest action films ever, but also the film that you kind of Skyscraper has to compare to in some respects is Die Hard.
Yeah.
And Die Hard has a lot of fun to it as well.
Yes, it does. That's true. Lots of catchphrases.
Exactly.
Does this have catchphrases?
Not really.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So Skyscraper also has Neve Campbell in it. I think that's how you say her name.
I recognise the name.
She is Sydney in Scream.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I love seeing her in a film. Uh, she's fine. She's given like some actually things to do, so that's kind of cool. She's not just like the damsel in distress.
Yeah, which is good. 'Cause
Yeah.
that's bullshit.
So the villains in Skyscraper aren't very memorable whatsoever, and there's like this real clunky foreshadowing. Like there's a room in this skyscraper where all these like panels appear out of the ground, and you just, as soon as you see it, you're like, oh, okay, I know where the big like final act showdown's going to take place.
Yeah.
So it's like clunky stuff like that. 3 out of 5. It could have been so much better if it had just been fun. But it was just...
That's a shame.
And the other issue I have with it is it has like a lot of stunts, but you can kind of tell that they're all done via green screen, which just immediately removes the impressiveness of seeing a cool stunt.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Because I love seeing stunts in films. Like, I like stunty films and car chasey films, and that's why I like Fast and Furious so much.
Yeah.
And if it's all green screen, what's the point?
Yeah, I get that.
So that was Skyscraper.